Hi, YouTube. I'm Sheila Maria. I am a psychic medium, and it is wonderful to be with you today, wherever you are in this beautiful world of ours. Excuse the way I'm sitting. I was in a motorbike accident at the weekend, and I have got the bruises to prove it. I'm just jumping on because I have some messages because I know a lot of you are really feeling as though you're hitting a brick wall. So the first thing I want to say is that spirit does lead us. We very rarely listen. We very rarely realize that our life path has already changed. And what happens, things like accidents happen when we don't listen and when the universe needs to make a point. And obviously, the point that the universe needed to make to me was that I can't actually fly and that I need to slow down. And so, my guides are very, very loving. They're galactic, they're Arcturian, they're from Lyria, they're absolutely lovely. And what they tell me at the moment is that many, many people, even though they hear the term 5D a lot, they are engaging with their life as if it was a linear existence. And I know most of you that watch people like myself, it's like you know that isn't the case, but when you're up against it and you're tired, it can be very, very difficult to find a way forward when it seems as though all the options are closed. So the first thing that my guides wanted to say to you is take some time. If you're experiencing a lack of momentum, take some time to actually look at the pace that you're going at versus the pace that would be beneficial to you. So I'm going to give you a very clear example of this. So I've got two very, very, very big dogs. Oscar is an Alaskan Malamute, and they both are, and they're both up here. And 2 days after my accident, I tried to walk Oscar. Ended up on my bottom in the middle of a field. Did that put me off? No, I tried to walk him again today. And it wasn't his fault. He's such a good baby. But there was an old couple with a Labrador, and he doesn't do other dogs unless he's having them for dinner. And I recognized very, very quickly that the universe was saying, and we got further than we got yesterday, but I recognized very, very quickly that the universe was saying, you've done enough for today. You've done enough. So I turned round and waddled, staggered back. So the message here is that the signs are being shown to you. If you are going faster than you can go, or if you're not going fast enough, you will be being shown that. Okay, the other thing I want to say, a lot of you are not from Earth, and a lot of you are very, very different in your energy to the people that you live with and are surrounded by. And depending on where you're from in this wonderful universe of ours, the effect of linear life can be harsh. So for people that are from Sirius or Nihal, you're really going to find that you can't make head nor tail as to why things are the way that they are. And you're going to find it very, very difficult to see how they can change. because you are a very conceptual person. And if you can see a level of fluidity, then you can work with that and you know that the answers will come. But what I'm being shown here is a lot of star seeds that are from the Syrian side are really not going to be seeing that there is much flexibility in their life at the minute. And it's going to confound you because that's what you're all about. I'm also going to say, if as a star seed, you have spent a lot of time in Pleiades, you're going to be feeling as though you're doing everything you can, and you know that you are at the peak of your life. You know, your intuition is working well, your sense of self is strong, your sense of compassion is present, and yet there are blocks. There are blocks that are cropping up, especially in the lives of those you love. And so you can't seem to move forward. So what I'm reminding everybody as you're listening to this, whenever you're listening to this, hi, Lisa. All right. Okay, I've got a message for you, Lisa. It may feel as though you're in a waiting room, but you're not, okay? And this is exactly what Amu is saying. So he's my Lemurian guide. You are not in a waiting room phase. You are ready to take up the reins, okay? So I was in a waiting room phase, and now I'm ready to take up the reins. But what you'll find is that you may be looking to be shown where to pick up the reins. You're going to know, as a star seed, you're going to know if there's an area of your life that you should, for yourself, not should, you're going to know if there's an area of your life that you're ready to experience something new in. It's a period of reinvention. Energetically, this is already happening for a lot of you, but it's not coming through to the physical yet. So what I want to say to anybody listening to this, hang on, let me just go to Amu, just bear with me. I've got Orion here and Amu here, just hang on a minute. There's a butterfly. Every time I come on here, there's a beautiful butterfly on my lavender out there. You have burst forth from the chrysalis. You are ready to open your wings. But this is the thing. It's going to feel like a risk. Doing something new, you're not going to have any signs that it's the right thing to do until you do it. You're going to feel like you're taking a risk because you are. But how can your life be the life you really want it to be if you don't take a risk? And for those of you that don't feel that you can or are not willing to take a risk, that's absolutely okay. Be kind to yourself, but in being kind to yourself, be honest with yourself as well. Have you got that feeling? And I say this to anyone who's watching this. Have you got that feeling that you are living your life in the way that your higher self wants you to live it? For me, I am beginning to do that. But I will say up until Saturday, I wasn't. Okay, I was pushing, I was rushing. And they had to chuck me on my fat little derriere and chuck me down the road, you know, and I had to lie there in my M&S pants in hospital with one sock hanging off for me to realise, okay, I need to slow down. Okay, so I am actually going to do a little channel, just a little one. I'm not somebody that thinks that's what you all want. I'm just feeling as though this is a message for the people that need to hear it. Okay. And it's Orion, gorgeous Arcturian Orion is going to be the one. Here he comes. I would like your attention. I would like your awareness. I would like your focus to be placed on you. All too often, you are making your day, you are making your energy, you are making love to others, but not to yourself. I want you to imagine when a lover touches you softly and you feel aroused. And as your heart beats faster, you welcome a rougher, more urgent touch. And at the point of union, explosion is known, and you feel yourself bursting through anything that was there before. And so I say to you, it is time to touch your life gently. And as you feel your pulse quicken and your desire raise, a little more action, please. And then it is time for you to become one with the life that you want. And this means penetrating yourself beyond your fears, beyond your worries, beyond the concerns of what may or may not be, and allow the momentum to take you forth into what was meant for you. This is all. Goodbye. Okay. So the way I'm working is different. I've got my studio. My whole room is now a dedicated studio. I'm working in a much more galactic way. And I encourage you, if you want some help, if you want some guidance, head on over to my website. I've got some wonderful, wonderful readings there that we are there to help you with. And, you know, I just want to reassure you all, you can't and won't make a mistake. There is no risk that you take that will not pay off in some way. Even me falling off the motorbike paid off because I got the message eventually. And you will be much happier if you start to see your life through the eyes of your higher self. It makes life much, much easier. What's meant for you can flow in quicker if you're not going too fast or you're not going too slow. And okay, you will feel when it's time to go for the balls. You will feel when it's time to act, and you will feel a natural desire. I want more for myself. When you feel that, please don't deny it. Please don't say to yourself, oh, it's going to cost too much money, because you're missing an opportunity. And, you know, you only get so many opportunities that are really, really meant for you. So if you feel that there is something that you really want to do, then do it. Don't regret anything. I want to wish all of you a beautiful afternoon. I love you all so very, very much. You can find out about my website over at www.sheilamaria.com/work with me. My prices are going up soon, just to let you know that. So if you do want to come and do some galactic work with me, now is a great time to do it. Okay, hi, Anek. I love you so much. I was thinking about you last night, Anek. I was thinking about you. You popped into my mind. Okay, I'm sending you so much love. Have a beautiful afternoon. I love you too, Lisa. Lots of love. Bye-bye for now.